Hey, juniors, how you doing today? Today is Friday, March the 11th. I hope you had a great week. We've finally got to the end of it, but we got one more thing we need to accomplish, and that's the constructed response over our theme development. Under today's assignment, you'll notice that again, like we have before, we've put in the information about the TPAC. So if you need any references of how to do that, you can go back to that. But our constructed response is right here. And this is what is the connection between the story and the world around us, right? What are they warning us about? What are they suggesting about our lives? And that's kind of the goal that we're looking at. Remember, the theme, when we talk about theme of a story, it's kind of like the moral of the story, right? What's the lesson to be learned? So, what we've got is all week we've been talking about this, right? So, our first question in the pre writing chart is what is a theme that you saw in the story? So, we've talked a lot about yesterday, we did the gallery walk of the quotes, we've watched the movie version, we've talked about setting and characterization. What is a theme that you see? What is a message that you've pulled out? And then, how does that apply to us today? Like, what is the thing in there that you saw that kind of is a message to us today? Now, remember, this story is, 60, 70 years old, but there's still some parallels, and that's what we're trying to find. What's an example from the text that reveals that shows that gives that away, right? Where do you see that? Be specific. If you don't have an exact quote, that's probably okay as long as you're very specific and you're paraphrasing your explanation of it, including the paragraph number. That'd be super helpful. And then how does the example reveal that? And that goes back to that analysis piece. The official prompt is right here. The story of a pedestrian is a simple story about a guy that gets picked up by the police simply because he's walking. What was that crime? That he was doing something that no one else did because they all watch their TVs and never left their houses at night. So the police believe, like, what are you doing? You must be doing something wrong. And in the end, they took him to the psych center, right? Because it was not doing what the norm was. If you take this story and apply it to today, what is the lesson to be learned? What do we see today that we could have gotten out of that story? So that is our goal for today. Now, you may use all the notes that we've used this week. You can use the movie version, you can use the text version, you can use any of the notes to create your answer here. But again, we're trying to draw that parallel between the story and today. So if you have any questions, please make sure you're reaching out to Miss McGuire or I. And good luck, everybody.